Hi guys, welcome to the channel Practical Reefer. My name's Mark. Very windy and cold Scotland at the moment. We've got a bit of a storm going on, or we did last night. Trampolines all over the place and stuff broken and things, but my house and my garden's pretty alright. Still feeling the cold though. So a couple of weeks ago, actually 2 weeks ago now, I got some new Euphilia, which I'm going to go through and show you just now and talk about them. Now, I'll start off with saying that, I'll show you them in just a second closer in. My original torch, hammer and frog spawn are all doing absolutely fine. They're quite happy, so they're doing great in the tank. And what I got last week, I'll pop pictures up just now. I'm just going to quickly read them just because there's a couple of things. So there's an Indo green tip torch with half green stems. I've got a branching hammer which is copper coloured. That was the description that was on the Nessie's site. And then I've also got a branching Octospawn. So it's quite hard to tell apart from frog spawn, I would say, but it's an Octospawn, and that's got black and purple stems and orange tips, bright orange tips on it. So that's the pictures up just there. So what I'll do now, I'll go in, I'll let you see them, and I'm also looking for some help with my new torch because I've only, so the original Euphilia that I've got, so I've got a torch, a hammer and a frog spawn I've had for 7 weeks. They're all absolutely fine, no problems. But the new torch I've got doesn't look great. So I'll let you see that, and hopefully you guys can maybe give me some advice on that as well. So guys, here's my original couple of frags that I got 7 weeks ago. So I've got my torch there, I've got the toxic oil spill hammer, and then I've got the frog spawn as well, and here's my molly which always comes up to the front. So they're fine. I've got the 15 and 20k filter on here, it's just under blues. So here is my branching Octospawn with the what they call black and purple stems and the bright orange tips. Looks a bit more yellow to me, to be honest, but that one's doing fine, it's quite happy. It's been the best out of the three. And then I've got the hammer, the copper hammer. It's receded a little bit, I moved it a little while ago, so it's not maybe looking its best. It's been fine as well for the last couple of weeks. I'm sure that'll bounce back. I gave the tank a good clean last night, and I'm just moved it around because the torch looked a bit upset sitting in, it was in the where the Octospawn was, and it was getting blasted about, and I don't think it was that happy. And now I come to, unfortunately, the torch. So it's quite a small torch anyway. It wasn't huge when I got it, so it's still grown out. However, I noticed a few days ago I lost some of the green tips. So when I got it, it was fine. I dipped it when I got it as well. And obviously going by my other Euphilia, excuse the molly, they all seem to be quite happy. It maybe is getting a little bit more flow than the other ones. That's the only thing I can think of. But as you can see there at the back, I'm trying to just get in without the focus going too much. I'll square up to it. That's the best I'm going to get at the moment. You can see some of the tips have been lost at the back, and it's getting a little bit of flow. I might put it further back in the rack. The problem was I was trying not to have it too close to, I've totally lost my focus now. I'm trying not to have it too close to the zoas. I've actually removed Aroma zoas and kind of shuffled everything up. I might try moving them to the back of the tank, nearer up the back edge, and maybe do it that way round. But this seems to be the issue that I'm having with this one at the moment. It's lost quite a few tips. It's opening up, and it you know, the stems that are out seem okay, but I'm not quite sure what's going on with that one. If not, I might actually jam it in the rock over there next to the other torch, which is quite happy. But these are my new corals. The Octospawn's doing great. The hammer still coming out into itself a little bit. It seems a little bit receded, but I have just done a big clean of the tank yesterday, and I moved them about earlier because the torch looked as though it was a bit unhappy where it was in that position. But it's the torch that's really giving me the concern, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Hopefully maybe somebody with a bit more experience than me, because this is the sum of all my Euphilia experience is 7 weeks over there. Excuse the focus again. 7 weeks over there, and I've just had these the last 2 weeks, and this is what the issue I'm having. Probably going to try is jam the the torch into that crevice over there using the frag plug, and hopefully maybe it's better flow. I think that's maybe part of the issue. The Octospawn doesn't seem to care, and the hammer wasn't bothered for the first week anyway, but I wonder if that's maybe getting a little bit annoyed now as well. But I'm going to try moving them, see what they do. But give me a little comment below if anyone else has got any other advice on torches losing tips. Is it the high flow? Because I'm guessing that like nutrients and things like that and lighting's not a problem because they're in a similar height and in the same water as my other Euphilia, so I don't think it's anything like that. But thanks for watching, guys. Give me a little like and comment below, and if you can give me any advice on what might solve this issue, that would be really much appreciated, and I'll catch you all next time.